Hothouse is a student-run, client-driven production company. It's really an important class because it gives students a real-life experience. Our whole structure is that we have a full team of director, writer, producer, and then we have our executive producer and a client.
A client will inform you of what he or she wants, and then when you sit down with a script, you get to kind of tweak it a little bit, and then you can kind of give your input.
You can combine what they're excited about their work and what we know about film to bring a great video to life.
It gives us that real-world experience that you can't really simulate in the classroom.
So what will happen is you'll come into the operating room with your parents, and it could be either your mom or your dad will come back to the operating room with you while you go off to sleep. Now on that day you'll be meeting with a lot of people who I work with, some nurses and some other doctors.
When I was assigned director, it basically allowed me to take my experiences learned in the classroom in video production and screenwriting, and it allowed me to apply it in a professional setting.
I love being able to have a closer relationship with the professor, being in a small class like Hothouse, and being able to work with a group for an entire semester on one project. You really get to be close and you really get to know the talent of your team.
You can be here for your family because when
they've lived in a camp for 20 years. They come to a foreign country whose culture they don't know and whose language they likely don't know, and they arrive in a cold urban airport in the middle of the night carrying a few grocery bags of their entire possessions.
Hello, family.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hothouse is not about lectures or conferences. We had 2 shoots. We had a shoot at a school with like a bunch of kids everywhere, and it was definitely the most interesting shooting experience I've ever had.
I think Hothouse Productions is really going to help me in the future. Mostly I'll have a great video I can put on my reel, something that I'm really proud of, that I've worked all semester to make.
We are their little brothers, their little sisters. We try and be the family that they no longer have. And so the little kind of reflected that sense of humility, that sense of being there to provide love and companionship to others.
It definitely allowed me to fit in with all the roles of video production, whether it's editing, writing, directing, or producing.
It really just gave me the extra confidence and awareness that I want to be a producer. Just working with the client, working with Professor Waller, and kind of handling everything made me see that I can really do that.